Tonight we're going to talk about something really cool. How you can use a powerful and totally free AI tool to get maybe the best sleep you've had in a long, long time. In this explainer, we'll walk through a science-backed method that can help you finally quiet your mind and get that deep, restorative rest you absolutely deserve. Okay, let me just ask you this. What if you could actually fall asleep faster tonight? No pills, no extra stress, just by using one simple AI tool you probably already have access to. I know, it sounds a little out there, right? But stick with me, and let's break down how this actually works. But first, before we get to the solution, we've got to understand the problem. I think so many of us know this feeling all too well. You're lying in bed, you're physically exhausted, but your mind just refuses to switch off. You're just staring at the ceiling, wondering, why am I still awake? And I'm willing to bet some of this is going to sound really familiar. You know the drill, right? You get into bed and bam! Your brain suddenly decides it's the perfect time to replay that one awkward thing you said in 7th grade. Or maybe it's that wave of anxiety that kicks in, your thoughts just racing a mile a minute about tomorrow's to-do list. And for so many of us, it's this thing, right? The endless scroll on our phones, that blue light just keeping our brains buzzing. Or, hey, maybe there's just no routine, so your body never really gets the memo that it's time to wind down. The thing is, it's not just you. These are incredibly common struggles. And the result of all that is so predictable, it's painful. You toss and turn for hours, and when you finally do fall asleep, it's not that deep, quality rest your body is crying out for. So you wake up feeling drained, and that fatigue just follows you around all day, messing with your focus, your mood, and even your long-term health. It's just a frustrating and exhausting cycle. Okay, but this is where the story takes a really interesting turn. What if the solution to this very, very human problem came from a place you would least expect it? We're about to explore how artificial intelligence is becoming this unlikely but incredibly powerful ally in our quest for better sleep. Usually, when we think about AI, we think about work stuff, right? Analyzing data, boosting our productivity, handling these really complex tasks. But we're seeing this massive shift. Instead of just using AI for all those external things, we're now starting to use it for our internal world. We're talking about rewiring our brains for sleep, interrupting those negative thought loops, and basically calming our minds whenever we need to. It's a completely new way of looking at this technology. So, what is this amazing tool? Well, it's one you probably already know. ChatGPT. But I want you to forget everything you think you know about it just being a chatbot for a second. For what we're doing tonight, we're going to reframe it as something much more personal and way more powerful. See, here's the key. When you use it specifically for sleep, ChatGPT completely transforms. It's not just a text generator anymore. It actually becomes your personal sleep coach, ready to guide you. It can act as a meditation generator, creating unique, calming experiences tailored just for you. And maybe the most important part, it becomes a mental detox assistant, helping you unload all that stress and mental junk from the day. And that brings us to the real heart of this explainer. A super simple, totally actionable 4-step system that you can literally use tonight. So let's walk through the exact steps to calm your mind and get your body ready for that deep, restorative sleep. All right, step 1. I call this the mental reset. Think of it like this. Before you can even think about sleeping, you've got to clear out all the mental clutter that's built up over the day. This step is all about offloading that stress so your mind finally has a chance to slow down. And this is the magic prompt. You can literally pause and copy this right now. You're basically telling the AI to put on its therapist hat and be your guide. It's going to ask you these gentle questions to help you unpack your day, sort of organize all those thoughts, and just slowly lead you into a calmer state. It's like having a guided journaling session, but it does the heavy lifting for you. It helps you process everything without you having to figure out where to even start. Now for step 2. Once your mind starts to settle down, it's time to bring your body along for the ride. This step uses the AI to guide you through one of the most powerful, scientifically backed relaxation techniques out there: controlled breathing. With a simple prompt like this, the AI will create a timed, super easy to follow breathing exercise. And this is so powerful because it directly activates your body's parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest system. It physically slows down your heart rate, it relaxes your muscles, and it sends this clear biological signal to your brain that says, hey, it's safe. You can shut down and rest now. Okay, step 3 is all about gentle distraction. See, instead of trying to fight off those lingering worries, we're just going to give your brain a peaceful place to wander. This step uses the creative power of AI to activate your imagination and just ease you into sleep. By using a prompt just like this one, you can get the AI to generate a unique, calming story made just for you. And this isn't just a simple bedtime story. It's actually a technique based on proven therapies, like guided imagery. It works because it gently steers your mind away from that anxious loop and gives it a peaceful, engaging narrative to follow instead. And finally, we've got step 4, which is all about making this last. While those first 3 steps are amazing for helping you tonight, this last one is about building the consistency that your brain and body need for great sleep, night after night. So with this prompt, the AI becomes your own personal routine designer. It'll help you build out a super simple, repeatable 20-minute wind-down routine. And this is so important because our brains absolutely crave routine. Having that consistent set of actions before bed, it's like a powerful signal that tells your entire system, hey, it's time to power down. It just makes that transition to sleep so much smoother and more automatic over time. So, what happens when you actually put this 4-step system into practice? What's the real payoff? Let's talk about that transformation. From feeling anxious and wired at night to feeling clear and actually energized in the morning. These are the real, tangible results we're talking about. Because of things like the mental reset and the sleep story, you will fall asleep faster. Thanks to the guided breathing, you're going to directly reduce that nighttime anxiety. All of this leads to deeper, higher quality sleep. And the natural result of that? Waking up with the energy you need to go out and own your day. And look, this isn't just a theory. People who actually use this system consistently report a really noticeable difference, often within just a few nights. The most common feedback we hear is that their mind finally feels quieter. That constant mental chatter just fades into the background, and sleep starts to feel like a natural process again, not like a nightly battle. So, listening to this is one thing, but the real change only happens when you actually put it into action. So consider this your personal invitation to take back control of your nights starting now. And, the best part is that you can start tonight for free. There are no barriers here, no friction, no subscriptions to sign up for, no pills to buy, just a free tool and the exact prompts we've walked through in this explainer. Okay, so what are your next steps? It's really simple. Tonight, before you go to bed, just open up ChatGPT and try one of these prompts. Seriously, just pick one, the one that feels right for you. And then just notice. Notice how you feel. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, just ask yourself, was something different? Now, if you want to keep exploring how AI can genuinely help improve your focus and your well-being, make sure you subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Because really, what if the key to unlocking your best self isn't in a pill, but in a prompt? Thanks so much for watching.